right, it is Sunday, so that means we got to look at next week's pre-orders. So let's see what we got here. We have the Twin Lance, which is a Tau commander unit. They replace Commander Farsight in the Killing Blow technique, which is Monk Ta, and they are just the regular Tau, not specifically Farsight side. Replacement for him, they cannot replace it because he actually has a melee weapon unlike them, but they do look pretty good. I do like the model design. I'll try to get a hold of these eventually. It's not going to be the first thing I really try to get a hold of. Next we have, I'm not going to get this right, Byrrc Stornbrawl. He is a dwarf, of course. He's like the dwarf slayers. He has an orc head. Really like them implementing other races as like war trophies. Really love it. After that is the Tyranid Prime with Whiplash. There's quite a bit coming out this weekend. Prince Uriel, it's elf stuff. This bug-eyed dude, Corsair, Skyravers, Vipers, and Corsair Void Raiders. Now, there's also Red Corsairs, and I've got a touch of a gripe about this. So, obviously, the Red Corsair's Reaver Captain looks good. I'm sorry, not Reaver. Rave Captain? He's a Rave Captain now. He's going to all the raves. I do like this model. I like the Red Corsairs, but I've got a complaint. If there is only 5 Red Corsairs in a single box, what the fuck, GW? You get 10 Space Marines box, you get 10 Legionaries box. If this is truly just like, we've only got a picture of 5 Red Corsairs because you can build 10, but it's the same 10, it's the same 5 every single time, show that. Because if it's a box of 5, that means that there's supposed to be units that are, what's it called? They're supposed to be like specialized unit. Like, for instance, Sternguard Vets come in sets of 5. Terminators come in sets of 5, I believe. I have a box of Terminators. I don't actually know, but like a specialized unit comes in sets of 5, and if these aren't specialized units and they're going to charge us $50 for this box, that's ridiculous. All right, that's not okay. GW, keep the units to the box the same amount, otherwise it's not going to be valuable to buy the box. And we're going to talk about this again because a little bit later we'll talk about it here in a second. You have the upgrade sheets and transfers and sprue. They're all right, not crazy good. The useful thing is literally just the shoulder pads more than anything. Dice, a combat patrol for Eldari, a combat patrol for the Red Corsairs, which is we've talked about. Again, the fact that there's only 5 right here makes me think they're going to sell them in 5s, and I'm not personally okay with that. You can't do that. You can't expect someone to pay that much money for only 5 miniatures that are battle line. They might not even be battle line, but they're not like, as far as I understand, they're not elite infantry. So at that point, their cost better be like $40 or $45. And that's still too much. Honestly, I would say 35. Like Tau Pathfinders, make them $35, GW. Come on. Don't be trying to just gouge us with fucking prices and shit and then give us 5 minis in a box. That's crazy. We have the Night Lords Combat Patrol, which is one that I am personally going to probably try to really get my hands on. I just got the Night Lords Kill Team, and I've been building it, and I've been having fun building it, and can't wait to actually start working on it. I've got a little bit more confidence in my freehand, so we're going to try to freehand some of those little lightning bolts and such. We might not go crazy with them, and my trim color is going to be bronze. So we'll see how they turn out. I've got high hopes that they don't turn out very bad. And here is the other combat patrol that I was going to specifically talk about. I do want this combat patrol, but it's $170. This is 260 points. That is wild. That's a crazy amount of points that is just not there. Not to mention, and I don't know if it's just me, it might be me that's under this, it looks like the tail's cut off, like they cut the image around this and then cut the image off. It might not be that way, but I'm just saying it does look like it. They just threw all these together with in Photoshop or whatever, which is probably what they do. But it's a bad look, GW. This is 260 points. It's Combat Patrol. It's 260 points. Come on. Like, you could do better than this. At least make it not $170. And then we have some Middle Earth stuff, which is not my jam, but actually I do kind of like that. I don't know what that's supposed to be. Very old school Middle Earth stuff. White Dwarf stuff. Black Library stuff. Warhammer Plus stuff that we don't care about as much. But this box here has me concerned. Ignore that. That's my phone going off for a fire call. I'll check it out after I get done recording. And we have the Red Corsairs box and or the Red Corsairs minis themselves, which raise a concern. Because if there's only 5 a box, it's going to be really hard to just waste the money on when I could just buy Legionaries and have 10 in a box. And especially if they're the same price. I don't know price points yet. Hopefully they're not terrible. Like I said, I'm going to try to get the Night Lords one. I might get this after the pre-order comes out because it's really not worth it. The only reason I would get this is for the kill team inside of it. And I really will be honest. I wanted Red Corsairs. I kind of don't want them now. I kind of don't, because that's just so much money to get battle line units. So hopefully they're not just like basic bitch battle line units, but maybe some specialized infantry or something. I don't know stats wise. I will take a look at them later. So wherever you are in the world, have a good day, evening, and or night. And the skull has returned, or I got him fixed. So Scully is back, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.